This is a much better setup than last time.
I think my money is on losing the cap first.
Yeah.
Pick it up a bit. It's about right. Okay, so now let's go. I'm just passing through it. Let little tenon saw for a second. Right here. That's right. Can you come down a bit more, or is he alright? Let me see. Okay. And measurement, are we going to get? I think we slightly off. Here, into your end. Right, I've got my end up here. You got one. Okay. Okay. Ooh, slotted in. Problem is over here. Let me just come a little bit closer. Thanks to get it out. Yeah, let's get. What about putting it where the originals were?
Yeah, let's do that. Good. Just laying down here, chucking in the belly.
gonna get them.
Okay.
Yeah, looks good.
Sorry, where you want? Okay, let's see, where is he not playing with? You're going to cut some here as well, eh?
You get some nice.
George to me. Type it in.
He's in. Just nail in there so it can't cut out. So that's why he's actually sleeping. Can you just grab the thread over this one, please?
Yeah. Got it. That's it.
Okay, you just fix this in place. Yeah. Just about do it there. Yeah, do it for a second.
So there was so much going on this morning that I think I forgot to do a bit of an introduction to what we were going to do today. But I guess you've seen what we've done today, so it doesn't need that much explanation. Kind of more of the same. Replacing a few more rafters, putting up some more tongue and groove. The fourth and final Velux is almost framed out as well, but it just got too hot, and come lunchtime it was time to down tools. And our plan for the afternoon was to do some repair work to one of the finials, the spiky things that we took down off the roof and are planning to restore and repair. But just after we had lunch, I went to do a final count on the tongue and groove boards, because everything that we've painted has now been delivered, and it seemed like we were a bit short. So I did some math and Kylie did some math, and we came out at two very different results. But after a little bit more counting and measuring and thinking, we think we're about 15 boards short. So because all the material is now here, we can't go and paint it at the workshop that we were using. So we're going to have to set up a temporary painting station up on the deck. The only downside is it's stinking hot outside and we have no other space to do the work. So Kylie is already set up on the deck, priming some of the knots. I've been out to get some more paint because we ran out of paint yesterday evening, and I think we're just going to paint as many boards as we can, because even if we don't use them as the loft ceiling boards, we will be using them for something else, and they need to be painted white for that. So I think it's time to cue what I hope will be our last painting time lapse. It's predictable, isn't it? Let's turn the speed down. Oh, I forgot to put my mask on again. So that's 16 boards, but I've run out of rack space with my makeshift pallet and a couple of bits of wood. So I'm going to wait for those to dry a little bit, clear them out of the way, and then do another 10 or so. So hopefully we should have plenty in case there's any offcuts or anything like that. So I knew this was going to be more painful than doing it in the nice workshop. The one thing that I didn't even think about was the wind. It blows the paint around and you don't get such good coverage. So I'll be doing 2 coats on these, so hopefully it won't be too bad. We ran out of time and ran out of paint yesterday anyway, so it's no big deal. This is just how it is. Better than the guys running out of boards tomorrow. One thing I don't think we've mentioned at all is how really pleased we are with these painted boards and the contrasting dark wood. It looks fantastic up in the loft, and I'm really glad we're going to this extra effort because it looks brilliant. But it is definitely a bit of effort. But usually things worth doing tend to be that way. I think we'll finish off with one last bit of time lapse. So that is 25 more boards, shellacked, 2 coats, and I had just about enough space to work with, which is good, because I was a bit worried about how I was going to do it out here, but we're all done. I don't know what the time is, it feels like 6 something, 7 something, so I've just got to have a bit of a clean up, go make dinner, edit the video, go to bed, and do it all again tomorrow. But I hope you're enjoying the daily videos and the daily progress just as much as we are enjoying the daily progress. It's great to see it all coming together. We're really looking forward to seeing how it all turns out in the end. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.